So we just saw a movie where hot dogs fucked each other, and there was an orgy and bath salts and a decapitation, and Seth Rogen was there, and so was James Franco. If this sounds like your type of movie, then listen to this review because we are going to go deep, balls deep into Sausage Party.
Bro.
This is World Class Bullshitters. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is Dan Kane, apparently.
A douche, bro.
Dan the Douche Kane. Up next is our friendly neighborhood Samoan Nick Udom.
Yes, yes.
And finally, the Doctor, Phil Seitz.
Doctor.
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 By the way, that movie is now on Netflix, so you should go watch Spies Like Us. It's phenomenal.
Oh, I love it so much.
So we all just watched Sausage Party, and goddamn, it was fucking funny as shit. I didn't expect it to be that good.
No,
Seriously.
I didn't either.
So we'll do a roundtable style discussion. Excuse me. We'll start talking about what we thought about the movie, and then we'll go more in depth. So, Dan. Overall, what do you say about this movie?
9 out of 10.
Damn, high praise, Phil.
10 out of 10. Kept you laughing from beginning to end.
Nick.
8 out of 10.
I'm with you. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 as well.
Yeah.
So that was the show. Good night.
Douche.
Yeah, there was a lot going on in this movie, more so than I thought it would have, and I was very impressed. Especially the whole cultural subtext about people not getting along. It's essentially a fucking allegory for the world. We may all be different foods, but we're all in the same supermarket together, and there's greater evils out there we should worry about. So I thought the movie had a lot more going on, and I was impressed with it.
Yeah, so was I. I get that whole we are one people and things like that. That's all well and good. I was hoping for more of showing the humans cooking the food. I was wanting more of that, that murderous thing that happened.
Were you just hungry watching the movie? Is that you wanted that?
Yeah, that could have been it, but still, I wanted I wanted more of those scenes. I think there was only one, maybe two. I could be wrong. I wanted that scene to last longer and be, go through all the vegetables or all the produce that the woman had gotten and kind of really do that. I did like the kind of World War II thing they did when I guess the flour hit the floor and everything else.
I personally wanted to see the CGI lady use the douche. I thought,
yeah, exactly.
show a CGI vagina.
Yeah.
Instead, they shove a douche up the guy's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
luckily we don't see that happen.
Well, I mean, maybe some of our listeners are into that kind of thing. No judgment if you are. Actually, there's a lot of judgment if you're into CGI characters getting anally douched. I find that personally weird, and you just aren't the type of demographic we shoot for. So,
well, there is anime, and so
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anime porn does exist. Cartoon porn does exist. So,
well, Dustin knows all about the anime porn.
He knows that at length. Yes, he does.
There's not much length, according to him. So, how do you think the cast did?
Phenomenal. I mean, they each play their own role. I mean, they were so good you didn't even know who was there. I had no idea that Edward Norton was in it.
Yeah,
no idea.
That dead guy was actually Bruce Willis the whole time.
Who?
Sorry. That's an obscure reference to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I apologize. I didn't realize. It took me about 2/3 of the movie to realize who the bun was, played by Kristen Wiig.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it till you said it.
Because I'm sitting there going, I know this voice. It doesn't sound cunty enough to be Amy Schumer because I absolutely hate her. And I'm like, I like Kristen Wiig. It's Kristen Wiig. Well, come on, you guys were laughing your asses off in the theater. What else you got to say about it?
I mean the whole lore. I did love when the honey mustard came back though. I thought that was hilarious. And then you had Firewater shushing him from way the hell above the grocery store.
Oh god, yeah, Firewater was fucking awesome.
I love Firewater. I love that whole scene with the non-perishables. It
Craig
was
Robinson is Grits.
Yeah.
They call me Mr. Grits. What a great reference.
Those fucking crackers.
Oh, fuck you,
We
crackers.
the non-perishables, motherfucker.
Yeah, that was great. And then, I mean, traveling across I didn't really care for them traveling across the grocery store and going into different cultures and this, that, and the other. Like, I didn't really care about that whole thing. I just wanted to see them getting cooked and sliced up and a lot of carnage. I thought that would be funny and
Does it remind
entertaining.
you of Samoa?
You sick
sorry?
fuck.
Does it remind you of Samoa?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, I mean, now I understand.
The good old days. The good old days of Samoa. Not this Republican Samoa that I had to leave.
You've had it with those motherfucking Republicans.
I've had it with those motherfuckers.
So, who was everyone's favorite character?
The short
I'd say
hot dog.
All played by Michael Cera.
Yeah, I liked the short hot dog.
They're not hot dogs. It's a sausage. It's called the Sausage Party.
Okay, the wiener. Okay, the short stubby wiener. Okay, you happy now? You happy?
We call them the Dan Canes around these parts.
I honestly think I like the douche the most.
See, that was the one character I couldn't stand. I was so
yeah.
glad he died.
I wanted him to die. That's why I like him.
I didn't like his voice.
I mean, I didn't care for. I mean, the voice was fine. It was just that they kept like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna juice up. I'm gonna drink this character. I'm gonna juice up. I'm getting stronger. Okay.
That was funny in 2009. Jersey Shore was at the height of its bullshit popularity. By the way, if you are a subscriber to our channel and you liked Jersey Shore at one point in time, look in a mirror and ask yourself, what the fuck was I doing with my life at that point?
Look in the mirror and tell yourself to fuck off.
Look in your mirror and quit tanning so much.
Yeah,
Look in your
TTL,
mirror.
bro.
Look in your mirror and go to incarnate-studios.com and buy a t-shirt.
Then you'll see a reflection looking back at you that you're proud of.
Exactly.
Exactly.
My favorite character was the gum.
Oh, God, yeah.
The gum was awesome.
Especially the Terminator part. It even played the music. I thought that was fantastic.
I am xylitol, something, something, something. You can call me Gum.
Yeah, chemical names for gum. I did love that the fucking human had to do bath salts in order to communicate with the food. I thought that was hilarious. Shit.
Yeah, and I love that was James Franco.
Of course it was. Of
Who
course
else
it was.
would it have been?
Who else but Franco?
And I like that a bunch of food items dragged a human head up on top of the roof and then through the air conditioning vents.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Just to prove a point that the gods can die. Yeah, that was that was a little excessive to prove a point, but I get it. Yeah, even like I love the part where they're like, I guess they're like preparing the bath salts, like on top of the grocery store, like they're fucking like having a flame under it. They're firing up the spoon and like cooking it.
It's like fucking shooting toothpicks full of bath salts at everybody.
Yeah, I loved that. I was like, that's fucked up. That's amazing.
There was so much humor in every fucking frame of this movie.
There was. It didn't stop. The only time that it stopped is when they were in the alley with the taco chick, and then the douche came along to the bun.
Yeah, that was the only non-funny part, and it's still funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the least funny part then.
Did you guys pay attention to the names of some of the food items in the grocery store?
I did.
Yeah,
a lot of them were funny, blink and you miss them moments, and I just don't remember any of them now. But
yeah, you'd have to like really watch or look it up in order to like remember what they were and everything. But no, like I got some of them and they were hilarious.
I couldn't stop laughing during the. Let's just talk about the giant orgy at the end.
Oh God, yes.
Jeff's favorite part.
The last half hour of this movie makes this entire movie worth watching.
It does. That like I was like, oh, they're all gonna be happy together, and really happy together.
Jeff or Dan can attest. I don't have asthma. I had trouble breathing. I was laughing so fucking hard.
Yeah, that end scene was just like, oh my, everything is fucking in the store. Everything is fucking everything in the store, and it's amazing.
And they just went off on different tangents. She's like, wait a minute, where'd it go? We're over here watching, and then the sausage and the bagel and the falafel are sitting there masturbating. While while a bun is getting eaten out by a taco shell.
And you know what the fucked up part is? There were kids in our theater.
Yes, there were.
Because parents hate their kids.
Because Kentucky is full of stupid fucking people.
That makes sense. When I went to the theater, like the guy who wrote my ticket, he's like, you know, this is rated R, sir. I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm gonna go watch it.
You know, this is rated R. What?
I actually was expecting a fun PG romp for the whole family.
I think that's what we got.
I think what's gonna happen when it comes out on DVD and Blu-ray is that, or even Netflix, like people are gonna buy it for their kids and have their kids watch it. It's gonna be funny. That's gonna happen.
Hey, I'm fine with that. You know, if you're a stupid parent that won't read a box beyond, oh, this looks fun, honey, your kid deserves to see it.
Yeah, if you're a naive person that doesn't understand the term sausage party, then you're a fucking retard.
Or rated R.
I mean, come on, they named it Sausage Party for a reason.
Well, the last
giant orgy at the end with sausages.
The last 20 minutes was the sausage party.
Yeah, and then like they had like the sausage going through like everything.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
This was the best part.
It was insane. I was like, oh, that's
You
great.
strapped the sausage. That was great.
They had to have so much fun making this movie.
Oh, I bet they did.
They had to have so much weed making this movie.
Oh, I bet they did.
I remember I was sitting there thinking, like, you're looking in the background. Everything in the background has a face, and it's moving. The time it must have took to animate the entire background like that. Everything was different. Everything was moving in a different time frame.
Well, there was tons of animators. I mean, the cast was relatively small because a lot of the actors pulled double duty with multiple roles. But when you got to that animation section, it was just like a Marvel movie, you know? Wall of text with non-white sounding names.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
They're
Pretty
mostly
much.
Samoans.
Well, I mean, you know, we do not animate the shit out of anything, so you know that's what we're good at.
Reanimate me a taco, okay, fucky? The Kraken. Did any parts of this movie not hit for you?
I don't think so. I mean, I liked it all generally. I mean, just a lot of the walking around, I would have cut out and done something else with it. Honestly, that would have been it.
I thought it was all funny. There were some parts that were way funnier, like the orgy was hilarious.
God, the orgy's worth the price of admission.
The orgy was awesome. I loved when they had Meatloaf singing, and then they actually had a loaf of Meatloaf singing.
That was an awesome little moment. I would have liked more licensed music. Unlike Suicide Squad that had 50 bajillion songs, I would have liked a few more songs to kind of...
like 3.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean...
They
whatever,
were good
it's just
choices.
They were good choices. I mean, I don't like Meatloaf's music, but I thought it was fucking hilarious when he's riding the motorcycle at the end and it recreates the Bat Out of Hell album or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucking funny. That's like Meatloaf's best movie, and Meatloaf wasn't even in the fucking thing.
No.
Yeah. That's true.
Sure, she put in the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah. Which they're remaking. Yay.
Really?
Yeah, they're doing the live thing like they did with Grease.
Well,
Why?
I think it's still stupid.
Is it going on television?
Yeah, it's gonna be live like Grease was like a few months ago. They're doing that thing where it's gonna be live for 2 hours or some shit like that.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, and I've never said this on air. I cannot wait to skip that. Fuck.
Whoa.
Fuck.
What?
Whoa, bro.
What the fuck just happened?
Shit.
That's what I was asking myself after the orgy.
You literally...
I literally said it out loud. What the fuck just happened?
You said that during the orgy.
Oh, that scene is the best scene of the movie, and I hope when the DVD or the Blu-ray comes out, it's extended and it's even fucking dirtier than we saw it at the. Yeah, I want the
Unrated.
unrated sausage party cut of this movie. That's what I want.
I hope there's an unrated cut if it's just Selma Hayek recording her lines naked in a booth. I would love that.
Yeah,
I'd buy that.
probably not gonna.
Phil, never say never, okay? If you can overcome diabetes and the clap in one day, Selma Hayek can be
I
filmed.
never had the clap.
In
It
one
was
day.
crabs.
That's a little. Ew, and you have a giant beard. Could you imagine getting crabs in your beard?
Oh,
You're just like sitting there,
Oh.
you know, having a beer after work, relaxing from a long day. All of a sudden, you feel this little tickle on your cheek, and you scratch it. Then you feel a little tickle on your chin, and you scratch it. And then all of a sudden, your face is just covered in fucking pubic lice. Ugh.
Yeah, no.
That would be disgusting.
you have to shave your whole head and your entire body just to get them out.
And
Only
then
in-
soak yourself in fucking hand sanitizer and roll around on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
floor.
Yeah. And set yourself on fire because that shit's flammable.
Have you ever seen those stupid videos of people pouring lighter fluid on their back and lighting themselves on fire and then jumping into a pool?
Yes.
He's in one of those videos.
Well, Nick produces them
That's
on
a
the
national
side.
pastime in Samoa.
No. What we do is that we have lighter fluid on our hand and somebody's head, and we blow fire from our mouth from our hand to somebody's head.
Oh.
That's how we
I'm sorry.
we do haircuts.
Is that what you call scorched
sorry.
pineapple?
How do you think The Rock is so
That's how you
bald?
no. That's how you no. It's when you do it to your balls, and you burn off all the hair, and that's called a pineapple.
Oh, the scorched pineapple is a
Scorched
chest.
pineapple, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Again,
that's
why
what
do
it
you
is.
think The Rock is so bald?
Because he was going bald, so he shaved his head so no one would ever notice it.
See, if he was in Samoa eating Samoan food, he would be fine. But then when he eats the overprocessed American food, of course he's gonna go bald.
Well, maybe it's because he works out all the time, and your hair is
Maybe
like, we need a
Maybelline.
little bit of fat left, and he's like, "Fuck you, jabroni."
0 body fat. And there goes my hair.
The Rock doesn't have body fat or hair. He just needs the people's eyebrow.
Boom, ba-dum, boom.
I wonder how The Rock would have fit in this movie.
I would, he should have been the douche. That'd have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, if he was the douche, oh
been
my
awesome.
god, it'd been amazing. But instead we got like fucking bro dude
Nick
to be the
Kroll.
douche. Yeah, Nick Kroll.
Bro.
I'm not a fan of his. Like I've seen a lot of his stuff, and I'm just not a fan.
Well, Dan is a huge fan of this character because for the last 2 hours he's done nothing but reenact
Bro.
his role. See? I thought the women at Chipotle were gonna like piss in your food because you wouldn't shut up.
That would be impressive since I would be watching them make the food. That would take a long time.
Yeah, but you'll be like, "Oh my god, a real vagina," and then
Bro.
you just won't say anything as they,
I'd be like, can I have a second burrito now?
she shoves rice and steak up her cooch and is like, "Eat it from here," and it's free, and you're like,
Bro.
"I'll pay."
Here's a 20. Keep the change.
That lady hooked me up though. My burrito was so giant.
Dude, you had a 3-pound burrito.
Which
Yeah,
one did you go to?
the one over in Kentucky.
Did you
Oh.
wait? No. Now you're gonna take a 3-pound shit.
Oh my god, it's gonna be worth it. I got a picture of it.
Wait,
Not
the
the
shit
shit.
or the?
The
Yes.
burrito. It's as big as Dan's head.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll send it to the chat right now.
Oh jeez.
But
It
was there any character that you hated?
The douche. That was it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I didn't care for Lavash, but whatever.
Oh my.
Lavash?
The bread with the big nose, the one that fucked Sammy Bagel Jr.
Oh, I thought it was funny.
I like David Krumholtz as an actor. That's just not my favorite David Krumholtz role. But
Yeah.
I don't really have much criticism for this film. It was fun for what it is. And here's the number one thing that here's the number one reason why it gains as many points with me as it does. It's original. There's nothing out there like
Yeah,
it.
exactly. I have to give it points for that because yeah, it is original. And apparently it took them a while to make it to convince anybody to give them money to make it because of what it is.
Well, I
You
hope
know?
it makes a fuck ton of money for Sony because Sony has been making shit. They released Ghostbusters this year. They put a fuck ton of money into Ghostbusters, and they didn't even bat an eye. Now Sausage Party comes out, and it's got huge critical acclaim. I hope it makes money at the box office, just so we can get more original shit out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm glad they're making like rated R comedies for adults. Like that's Marvel needed Deadpool real bad, because I mean PG-13's all well and good, but you need Deadpool. You need some raunchy R-rated comedy all the time.
Yeah, you got to appeal to every demographic.
Yeah.
Guys our age aren't running to go see kids films.
No.
And I can surely say this: once I have kids, I'm not going to be rushing to kids films either. They're going to be watching shit on Netflix when it comes out. I'm not going to go sit in a theater for 2 hours to watch Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 7 or something. Like, listen, kids, we'll go home, we'll pop on Beverly Hills Cop and then Die Hard, and you will learn what it is to be a real man.
And then Tango and Cash as well.
I've
Point
never
Break,
seen that movie.
Bad Boys 2.
Which should I watch first, Dan?
No. Which one are we going to watch first?
Which one do you prefer?
Oh, which one do you want to watch first?
I don't want to watch either of those. Actually, I like both of those movies. I want to watch RoboCop 2.
No, dude, Tango and Cash. I used to watch that as a kid a lot. That was my 80s go-to. And it's violent and it's like there's a scene at the strip club for a while in there, and my mom was like, "No, it's a good movie. Go watch it. It's fine." I was like, oh, "Okay."
Yeah, it's good. Go watch it.
I'll watch that movie one day.
Yeah.
One day.
I mean, I love it to death. I really do. I got the shitty Blu-ray version as well.
Well, I guess you feel the way you feel about Tango and Cash is the way I feel about Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
But Tango and Cash also has a score from Harold Faltermeyer.
Yeah.
But it's not as memorable as Axel F.
No, that's true. That's true. Axel F will live forever.
That's true. That song is a joint task force on organized crime. No, it's a multi-generational film and song. Everyone will be aware of that song forever.
Yeah.
I'll put my reputation on it.
Guess what, Jeff?
What?
Halle Berry is 50. She's
I'm
turned
sorry.
50 today.
I'd still do her.
Damn.
It's too bad she's a straight up biatch.
Yeah, that's what I hear as well.
Oh, it dropped to 83% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Damn, it was at 100 earlier today.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it doesn't get past whatever, when it turns rotten. I don't know what that is.
Like,
I think that's
59.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hopefully it can get past that. I mean, it is a good movie. I would recommend everybody go see it because, it is original. It is funny as fuck.
It's absolutely fantastic.
It is hilarious. It's worth your time. It's worth your money. It's worth you driving out to go see it,
Last question of the night. Where does it rank in your top films of 2016?
Ooh.
Sheesh. That's a good one, Jeff.
2016 has been a pretty shit year for movies, if you ask me.
Well, I know I've got at least 10 films for sure for 2016 that I thought were good. I would say it takes over the 10 spot.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's definitely in the top 10. Probably number
6.
6.
I was going to say number 5.
I honestly don't know for me.
Yeah, it's in there. I'd give it top 10 for sure, and I'm definitely gonna go buy it whenever it comes out because I want to see the special features and the deleted scenes and all the other shit they didn't put in there because I know they have a lot of stuff they didn't put in there.
Yeah, I definitely would support this movie with my straight up money instead of waiting to watch it on Netflix or something stupid. It was that good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Bless you, Phil. So those were our thoughts on Sausage Party. It was a fun, wild, crazy, zany, sex-filled cartoon about talking food. And Michael Cera didn't suck.
For once.
Yeah, this is the first time in his career that he didn't fuck up a movie.
Well, that's because you didn't see his face.
That's true.
Yeah.
He was
Seeing Michael Cera always fucks up the movie.
He was in this movie called Crystal Fairy, and it was complete garbage, but some gross chick got naked, and that was the most memorable part. But he wasn't... She was gross. She was worse than him, so...
Oh, God.
Whoa!
I'll show you pictures later.
Okay.
No, we'll take your word for it.
I'm interested, but yet I'm not.
Well, the movie was on Netflix. It still might be there, so... Word to the wise listener, it's boring as fuck, but there's a lot of nudity, and it's really fucking weird. So if you're bored on a Saturday afternoon by yourself, get drunk or get high and watch it for 20 minutes, then turn it off and bitch about it under this video.
Yeah, and if you want to whack or something, watch it then.
I'd rather watch paint dry than whack it to Gabby Hoffman, but that's just...
It's called Crystal Fairy and the Magical Cactus.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And the cover poster for it is Michael Cera wearing glasses, looking like a homeless man, hugging a cactus.
Oh god, yeah, no thank you, never mind, I'll just jerk off the porn.
Yeah, it's retarded as fuck.
Oh my god, she's terrible looking.
Yeah.
What is that?
You ever see Uncle Buck?
It's
my
always
God.
her.
It's the little girl from Uncle Buck.
She looks like an ugly version of DJ. Well, no, DJ's ugly. And Roseanne.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say DJ from Full House. I'm like, they look nothing alike, dude.
Every time you say a movie that has an ugly-looking naked woman, my first thought is it's probably that chick from Uncle Buck. 'Cause
I have to say it's like a
Uncle
fucking
Buck.
train wreck. It's also like a fucking anime, but I can't look away from it. It's like, oh my god, I have to let everyone know how bad this is. For
seriously,
me.
that's like the fourth movie you said ugly girl gets naked, and it's her.
Yeah, that's all she does nowadays. She gets naked and shows her muff. That's it.
Oh my god.
Her fucking eyebrows are just so bushy.
Wait till you see her crotch, dude.
Oh, and she's got hairy pits too.
She's not a good-looking woman.
Jesus Christ.
Let's end it on a high note.
Sausage Party was great.